Dear brothers and sisters, greetings from Mary, Mother of the Redeemer Parish. Many times people say we need faith so that we will be a better person. That is not the reason why we need faith. One of the best reason why we need faith is this one. When we have a strong foundation, strong faith in Jesus Christ, we will be able to overcome all the difficulties in our life. That is one of the main thing why we need faith in our life. I just want to say, John chapter 16, verse 1, Jesus says, all those things I have told you that you will not fall. You will not fall. Jesus didn't say all these things, all the Bible I said, so that you may be a better person, a good person. No. All those things Jesus told us so that we will not fall during the time of difficulties. What all are these things or fallings which Jesus is speaking about? When we go to Matthew chapter 7, verse 21 to 29, we see this one. Dear brothers and sisters, not all those who call me Lord, Lord will be saved, but the one who hear the word of God and put into practice, he will be saved. And again, we can see he continues saying that many things. A man who hear the word of God and put into practice, a man who is building his house on the rock. What is the probability and the possibility is there? A man who is building their house in a rock. You see, rain comes, wind blows, stream roars, but the house will be there. This is the fruit when a man have faith. His house will be always there firm in the rock. We know the rain comes from above. The winds blow from the sideways. And the streams roar from down. So he is saying that we can be having problem from above, from down, from sides. But if we have a strong faith, we will stand firm, just like a palm tree. Just like a palm tree, after all these torments, we will be there standing because we have the faith in Jesus Christ. We can go through these torments. We can be there with life, with enthusiasm, with joy in this world. Dear brothers and sisters, let us have this faith, this hope. When you read Hebrews chapter 6, verse 19, St. Paul says, hope is an anchor of soul. Hope is an anchor of soul. We know when a boat has got an anchor, it will be safe. It will be there. Even if the wind comes, wind blows, even if the rain comes, if the torment comes, the day later, it will be there. Because it has got an anchor where it has got a foundation. The same way, faith is an anchor for our souls. We will stand firm even after all these torments when we have the real faith in our life. John chapter 15 verse 2 tells us, he cut every branches that produce fruits. He prunes it so that it can produce more fruits. Dear brothers and sisters, the problems, the difficulties that are, God is pruning our life. Do you remember we had many retreats in our house, but you were never there because we have so many things to do. It was not important. Now, this is not a quarantine. God put you in your house in a retreat, in a spiritual retreat in your own house. You cannot go out because many times you were saying, I have this one to do, that things to do, the other things to do. I have never time for God. Now we are in a spiritual retreat. The whole world is in a spiritual retreat. Please. Why? We have to stand firm. We have to stand. We have to overcome these difficulties also in our life. How? We have to have this faith. That is why we need faith in our life. Faith is not only for to be a good person. A person, I already told you, a man who doesn't have faith also can be a good person. I heard this story of Leo Tolstoy. You people know he is a great writer. When he was going out one day in a walking, he found out a man who was begging on the street. All of a sudden, he started to look for something in his life, in his purse and in his pocket, to give something to this person who was begging there. But all of a sudden, he came to know that he doesn't have anything. So he said, "Brother, I'm sorry, I don't have anything, but I will give you this thing." And that man, that beggar, was there for months without taking bath. So everywhere there was mud. But on his forehead, Leo Tolstoy has given a kiss and said, "Brother, I have only this one to give you." That beggar told, "You have made my day. You have given me everything." And he said, "What? I didn't give you anything." "Yes, you called me brother. And you kissed me on my forehead. I have never received these things from anybody." Dear brothers and sisters, yes, we are in a spiritual retreat in our house. It is a time to call your sons and daughters, to speak to them. It is a time to give them embrace, kiss. We cannot do it with others. You can do it with your family members. I said, he's a good man. But you know, that good man had no good end of his life. He died in 1910. How? He had a difficulty with his wife and he left his house. They were quarreling about their wealth. He wants to give some to the poor. She doesn't want to give that one. So they were quarreling each other. He went out from his own house when he was 82 years. And he went walking in the night. And he saw a light in a place. And he walked towards there. And he found out it was a railway station. There was a bench. That place was called Astapovo. And he lay down on that bench. And on the night, there was this snow coming down. He was covered with the snow. The policeman has found him dead on the day after in that railway station with pneumonia. Dear brothers and sisters, he was a very nice man, but he was not having a very nice end of his life. Why? Because he was not able to pardon, because he was not able to resolve his problem. He was not able to stand firm in the marriage life when he had a problem. Dear brothers and sisters, why we need faith? Because when we have torments, when we have difficulties, when we have rain, when we have wind, when we have streams in our life, we can stand firm when we have the real faith. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you very much.